It's your boy Ownlane Davo, and we back with another video. All right, look. We got a video by Slacking. Lacy is slowly losing his career because of Darla. Lacy and Darla. And I think this is his girlfriend. But I don't even keep up with Lacy and them. So take whatever I say in this video with a grain of salt.
This Lacy Darla Claire situation might be the most pathetic thing I've ever seen. And I'm not just talking about on the internet. And while Lacy is most certainly a lost cause, bro is absolutely cooked.
AC unit with his
toolkit. Do you think you're like a toddler? Like I can't hold your whole.
Man, this nigga boot up like that? That nigga got her boot up all on that stream and shit. Is she a streamer? Does she stream?
There's still plenty of time for a lot of people watching this video to learn from Lacy's mistakes to make sure that you absolutely never end up like him. Now, I'm going to assume that if you clicked on this video, you probably already know who Darla is, and it's likely that you know the story between Darla and Lacy. But if you somehow don't, I would definitely recommend you check out this video right here that I made, as that is the majority of my Lacy videos.
Nigga, hour and 30 minutes, bro? Damn. Come on, bro.
To one. And the first like 30 to 40 minutes of that video will tell you everything you need to know about Lacy and Darla. But long story short, last summer when Lacy was in the middle of his blow up over on Twitch, he would start doing content with this girl that goes by the name of Darla Claire. And after doing content with her for a couple of months, Lacy would quickly start to catch feelings for her. And instead of straight up telling Lacy that she didn't like him, she would lead him on for months, letting him believe that he was in a relationship with her while she was secretly hanging out with her ex Bryce every single second she wasn't with Lacy. Now there's
I'll remember this now. Oh, okay. I'll remember this now. I hella forgot. Damn. That was 6 months ago? 5 months ago? And he's still with her?
Honestly, a lot more to the story. Like I said, that was just a quick version. But just know that this girl did Lacy so incredibly dirty that even the rest of the FaZe members made it very clear they do not like her.
She's about to hit like of a lifetime. She ran up her Snapchat numbers. That shit started drying up, and she's coming back. She's literally hitting you. It's a broad day lick, no shiesty. Open.
Ain't like he a real
She's doing shit in a public space.
It got so.
Ain't like he a real nigga for telling that, bro. Cause I told that nigga the same thing. I'm like, look, bro. Come on, think with your head, my nigga. You think she don't want you for you, and that's okay. But now it's up to you to not be with her no more. If you know she don't want you for you, cause you know that deep down, and you still gonna be with her, okay. Anything that happens after that is on you, my nigga. Don't come to me. Nope. You did it to yourself. And this go for whoever watching this too. If you know she ain't with you for real, and you really be like, damn, you be crushing that shit, you know deep down. You already know.
So bad, and they were so disappointed in Lacy that they would actually have a sit-down intervention with him where they would tell him exactly how they feel about Darla.
A loser. A real-life loser. I'm not kidding when I say this. I cannot believe you could go back to a woman who tried to separate me and you, who lied about multiple things, who would send you paragraphs telling you to stop talking to me, I'm a liar, and then you go back.
Lacy would even promise to Ron, who was the most disappointed out of anybody in FaZe, that he would never talk to Darla ever again.
You're gonna put bets on
I'll put $100,000 of my own money on it.
You see how you didn't say his whole bank?
Ain't no way.
You're gonna put 2.1 million.
Damn.
Bro, it's not that little, bro.
Oh.
We got the stakes a little bit.
So you're willing to put bread on the fact that you mean it this time? Okay, lock it.
That nigga lying. That nigga ever say nothing?
100 grand.
He locked it?
Wait.
I don't got. You guys all.
But little did we know at the time,
Even if that nigga ain't gonna lie, this nigga spent $100,000 to go back with a girl that don't fuck with him for him. Damn, Lacy, bruh. You going out soft, bruh. Ain't gonna lie, you tender.
Lacy is such a pathetic, two-faced loser that while he was sitting there nodding his head and pretending to listen to his friends,
maybe it's his first bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? His first baddie. So he all soft and shit. She must have put some shit on that boy.
Secretly talking to Darla the entire time. And it would be less than 2 months later when Lacy would come on stream and he would actually admit that he's been not only talking to Darla, but dating her for the past 3 months.
My content has been the best it's ever been over the last 3 months. I've been the happiest I've ever been over the last 3 to 5 months. I was running around at a party drunk saying I have a girlfriend. So if that's not claiming, I don't know what the fuck is.
Now he said that at the beginning of...
Damn. You know what? Maybe I'm being too hard. Maybe he truly loves her. I feel like he truly loves her, but it's that he know that she don't truly love him. He know that. But why?
June, which means he would have had to start dating her back in March. And that clip that you saw of him sitting down talking to his friends about it was in April.
You gonna put bets on if you go back?
I'll put $100,000 of my own money on it.
Meaning he was literally dating her in that clip you just saw. Bro was sitting there listening to his friends talk about his girlfriend like that, and he didn't have the audacity or the balls to say anything.
You should have been like, all right, nigga, like, y'all talking about my girl. Bruh. Damn, Lacy, bruh.
About the fact that he's still dating her. He sat there and told his friends that he would never talk to her again, and then went straight up into his room and started texting her. Now I will say that Darla actually claims they started dating.
Dating? Like, it was the 23rd of May.
Which would have only been like 2.5 weeks before that clip I just showed you of Lacy confirming it. So obviously somebody is lying in this situation. Either Lacy is...
This gets worse the more I watch. Oh my gosh.
Lying to make it seem like they were dating longer, maybe hoping that would make him look like less of a simp, I guess. Or Darla is lying to help save her ass. Now there's actually a reason why I'm talking about the specific date, and it's not because I give a fuck. You see, back in the original Lacy videos, one of the things that I found out was that Darla was actually hanging out with her ex-boyfriend Bryce at the same time as Lacy. So I figured, why not check out his YouTube channel again? Not actually expecting to find anything over there, but holy shit, to my surprise, I absolutely would find some shit over there. So unsurprisingly, it does look like Darla hopped back on Bryce's meat almost immediately after having the fallout with Lacy, as the original situation happened with Lacy and Darla back in July of 2024, so essentially exactly a year ago. And by September of 2024, so only 2 months later, she was already back with Bryce making content. It's very clear to me that this girl is just addicted to the camera, and as long as you have a few thousand subscribers and a camera, she's gonna hop on that meat. No hesitation. And Bryce and Darla would actually make content.
Hey man, there's always gonna be a nigga out there, you know what I'm saying, who ready to simp, who's ready to throw it all away for some cat. There's always gonna be a nigga out there for that, man. Just don't let it be you. Just don't let it be you. Like, it's like, damn, bruh.
Together pretty consistently over the next couple of months, and they look pretty comfortable together in some of this content.
That was crazy.
Let her get a shot of it.
It's very obvious to anyone older than 12 with a pair of eyes that these two were absolutely fucking. But then randomly at the end of March, so about 2.5 months before Lacy confirmed that he was dating Darla, she would disappear out of Bryce's videos. So as long as you're not stupid as shit, I'd say that it's very obvious that at the very least, Darla was talking to Bryce and Lacy at the same time. And as soon as she started dating Lacy, she stopped fucking with Bryce. But depending on...
Hey, good thing you turned it all back together, because I was not following. I ain't gonna lie.
When they actually started dating, she very easily could have been fucking with Bryce and Lacy at the same exact time, which would be the second time that she's done that, as this is exactly what she did originally. And honestly, I don't think it really matters. Either way, whether they know it or not, Lacy and Bryce are passing this girl around like a fucking football. They're trading this girl back and forth like she's a Pokemon card. Darla is taking this meat roller coaster for an extended ride. 365
meat roller coaster is crazy. Yeah, bro. I don't know why these niggas be sharing the same girl. You got all these options. What make her so different? Let me know, please. Cause if you want to look to be seen in this light by everyone that you know, like imagine this. Everyone in your life knows that your girlfriend don't fuck with you for you. Everyone in your life knows. And it's not even like a secret, because you know too. But you just gonna still date them?
Days of meat writing. This girl is a fucking meat connoisseur. It is very obvious to me what happened here. Darla never liked Lacy. She was obviously using him to grow her Twitch, her TikTok, and continue to make money. So as soon as they fell off, she went ahead and started hanging out with Bryce again, because that's who she's actually attracted to, not Lacy. But the truth is, Bryce isn't famous anymore. He definitely still pulls decent views on TikTok, but nothing like he used to. And outside of TikTok, he has absolutely zero motion. So it's likely that he's not making that much money. I'm sure he's making enough to survive.
Got more views than me. So you're doing good. You're doing
but nothing crazy, and certainly not as much money as he was making a couple years ago. And the truth is, Darla's a lazy piece of shit that doesn't have a job and doesn't work, which is exactly why she used Lacy last year, so she could make money. And according to Lacy, she made hundreds of thousands of dollars off of him throughout the couple of months
model. What the fuck?
They were hanging out.
She used the fuck out of him. Damn. She made hundreds of thousands of dollars a month off him. Damn. Got a check mark.
But it's likely that she's
hey, Ronaldo, you're a real nigga, bro. You keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Like at that point, if everybody know about it, let's just put it in the air. Let's really talk about it. You know what I mean? Like let's really have a conversation about how she getting down. Everybody know how she get down.
Longer able to live off Bryce like she was a couple of years ago, so she went back to Lacy so she can mooch off of him, knowing damn well that he's gonna be manipulated by anything she says because he's a fucking loser. And it would work like a charm, because not only would Lacy take Darla back, but after claiming that she would never be in his content,
I don't know how to explain to y'all. I'm not bringing my relationship onto Twitch. That is literally the forefront of where people get too invested. Listen, there will never be a stream. There will never be videos posted. There will never be anything. I'm gonna keep doing me.
He would also backtrack on that statement, and only a couple days ago at the time of me recording this video, he would in fact have Darla on stream.
That shit's cringe as fuck.
You brought me a toothbrush?
Toothbrush for what, bro?
Oh, you got me.
Shit's cringe.
Hey, that's how you know. That's how you know Ronaldo really fuck with Lacy, cause he is like disgusted at the sight of her even like being near him. Like that nigga's like burning inside of like, why, bro? He's just like really like, why? Like, why?
Oh, toothbrush, LOL, airheads. So fucking cool.
I got the absolute luxury of sitting down and watching some of this stream, and let me tell you, probably top 5 hardest watches of all time. That shit was embarrassing. They've also been posting a good amount of TikToks together.
I woke up in a new Bugatti. I woke up in a new Bugatti.
Lacy swears
he's in love, man. Hey, you gotta. This will be a canon event for his life. This will change the trajectory of his life, whether for good or for bad. And that's up to him on how he handled this situation. But this is a pivotal part. This is a pivotal piece in his life story.
Fucking fairy tale or something. Like, bro, it's very obvious. All she wants is your money. They've also been posting TikToks that are very obviously just there to stir up attention. Which is all Darla wants, and holy shit has it been working. So over the majority of 2025, Darla's TikTok was actually pretty stagnant. There was even a couple of months throughout the year that she lost followers, thousands of them. But unsurprisingly, over the past 30 days, as Lacy has started to show her more and more, she's gained about 14,000 new followers over on TikTok. And the majority of those coming in the last 14 days.
Hey, she got that Lacy method. Okay. The Lacy meta?
This girl's career was cooked. She was done. But all of a sudden, here comes Method Man to the rescue, coming to save her career. If you made it this far into the video and you somehow think Darla isn't using Lacy, you're genuinely a lobotomite, and you're clearly lacking in critical thinking skills. Now, as funny as it is to laugh at Lacy for this situation, I want to actually try to get to the bottom of why.
Usually, I don't try to jump to conclusions, but come on, bruh. Like, come on. All right, come on. We all could see it, bruh. But he don't give a fuck. So he don't give a fuck. So why should I give a fuck? How about that? How about that? You know what? He don't give a fuck. I don't care. You don't care, Lacy? I don't care.
He's allowing this girl to slowly destroy his career and his friendships. Because the last thing I would ever want to see is somebody who watches my content or Lacy's content to follow in the same footsteps as him, because the honest truth is, this is sad as fuck. And even the rest of the FaZe members, although they don't say it directly to Lacy because they already have, they secretly think he's pathetic as well.
What else can they say?
Don't.
Oh, brother.
Yo, that was your fault, bro. That was your fault. That was your fault, bro. That was your fault, bro. That was your fault. That was your fault. That was your fault, bro. That was your fault, bro. That was your fault, bro. That was your fault.
What happened?
That was on you. That's not on me. That was on you, bro. That was not.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Not again. Fuck it, man. What are you supposed to do?
And the truth is, a lot of guys are gonna go through a situation like this in their life at least one time. And that's where you're gonna meet a girl at some point in your life. And when you meet her, you probably aren't in your prime. You probably don't have a lot going for you, and you have a lot of learning to do. That relationship at some point is gonna end, and you're probably gonna be devastated. Now, the truth is, that relationship was probably never gonna last in the first place. But since it was one of your earlier ones, it sucks really fucking bad. But here's the thing. Most men will have a glow up between the age of 18 and 25. It's basically guaranteed if you're working on yourself and trying to become the best version of yourself. If you're going to the gym, if you're eating healthier, you're gonna have the glow up, and that girl will come.
Like, lock in, bruh. Make sure you locking in. Shit, it don't matter what age you watching this. Lock in. Like, why? Like, what? Like, you know, lock in whatever way that you can, in whatever way that's gonna benefit your life. Whether that's on a hobby you do, locked in on the gym, career, you know, all type of stuff, budgeting, anything, just lock in, bro. You know what I mean? Like, cause why? What's the point? What's the point of even doing all this shit if you ain't gonna, you know, try to better your life? You feel me?
Back. It's basically guaranteed. But if you have any sort of respect for yourself,
and this nigga's taking an active step in destroying his life. So, I mean, shit, like, we got niggas that, you know, we got niggas that's making good choices, and then we got niggas like Lacy who cuffing gold diggers. So
won't let her come back. And I think that's Lacy's problem. You see, Lacy's already admitted that Darla is one of the first girls he's ever talked to.
It was a thing, like, it was content. It was also, before her, I never talked to a girl.
I could tell.
I had sex before her with one other girl ever, and it was only one time.
He's never really had a real relationship with anybody. And the one he's having right now with Darla is basically his first relationship. Now, I would argue that they're not actually in a relationship. I genuinely think she's just using him like she was the first time. But in
he in a relationship with her, but she just using him for content. Like, we know this already. We know. This ain't a two-way type of thing. He think he dating her.
His mind, Darla's the first girl he's ever talked to. But when she left and he started to glow up, started to make more money, and become a better version of himself, he never actually spent that time by himself to love himself. Immediately after Darla left, he had like 4 or 5 different fake relationships with a bunch of different girls. And before he knew it, Darla was trying to come back. And although, like I said, he had lost a bunch of weight, he made a bunch more money, he never spent the time to look at himself in the mirror.
Bro do look like he been taking care of himself though. I'll give him that. But you know, this is one of those things in which if you don't handle it correctly, it can knock you off your pivot. You know what I mean?
Anything other than a fat loser. So when Darla came back, there was no chance he was gonna tell her no, because in his heart he doesn't believe he can do better. And since he spent his entire last year having girls on stream for a relationship, he still to this day has never been in a real relationship, so he doesn't even know what it's supposed to look like. Which is why it's so important, and I say this at the end of a lot of the videos that I make on this topic, but focus on yourself. Now that's not saying you should never have a girlfriend, obviously. I myself have a girlfriend and have been with my girl for longer than Lacy has known Darla. I've been with my girl for 3 to 4 years now. But you should absolutely
twin now. I've been with my girl for shit, like 4.5. Like 4.5. 4.5 years.
Never get in one until you respect yourself. Because if you don't respect yourself, you're gonna allow your significant other to walk all over you, just like Lacy allows Darla. Lacy doesn't even have enough respect for himself to keep her off of the stream. Listen, at the end of the day, I could give a flying fuck what Lacy does. I make these videos for entertainment, and so the young people that watch Lacy, because I highly doubt there's any adults watching him, don't think this is normal. It's not normal to get used by a girl this badly and for you to take her back. That's loser shit. All of the people around Lacy don't want to say anything because they don't want to start drama. Maybe a little bit of...
They tried to tell him already. They already tried to tell him. Yeah. With a nigga like this, bruh, you guys let him crash and burn. All right? With a nigga like this, you gotta let him just rock out. They're not gonna listen to anything you say because, quite frankly, they never experienced this before. So it's like, some people, they gotta experience it. They gotta go through it to understand why you shouldn't do what you did. And other people could be like, you know what? I trust you. But he trusts himself more than he trusts them. So...
ass kissing going on over there, but they all think Lacy is a fucking loser too.
So was Darla. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Darla got the ban of doom. She's not pulling up to this crib. Pretty sure she's hard banned from this house.
And you can tell by the way they react whenever it's brought up to them on stream. I mean, shit. I wouldn't be surprised if this is part of the reason Plaqueboy Max left the FaZe house.
Bitch, inevitable though. I'm gonna keep it a buck. This bitch is inevitable. Her shit gotta be. Nah, nigga, not Aquafina. Not no tap water.
Yeah,
that shit Saratoga.
Her shit probably not even all that. It's just probably all that to that nigga. You know what I mean?
Shit gotta be so crazy, boy.
I wouldn't want that loser energy around me all day, every day either. But at the end of the day, no matter what you do, you should be striving to be absolutely nothing like Lacy. Now, hopefully I didn't miss anything in this.
That's just good. She just give off bum energy. I wouldn't want her around me either. It's like, damn, you a homosexual? Like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? And you know what? I'm going to end it like this. Lacy, I hope you look yourself in the mirror and realize that you're worth more than this, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're worth more than this. Don't go out like this. Don't let this be your legacy. Don't let this... take this as a learning lesson and advance your life. This goes for anyone. If you can't trust her that she with you for you, you know what you got to do. It's going to hurt, but it's going to have to happen. Because you're going to end up hurt regardless. You might as well do it on your terms. To keep it real. So, shit, that's really all I got, man. I'm gone. Y'all be smooth. Peace.